Hello guys, let's solve an intermediate level SQL query, that is SQL Project Planning. You are given a table named projects containing three columns: task ID, start date, and end date. It is guaranteed that difference between end date and start date is equal to 1 day for each row in the table. That means each task only performed within a day. So, if the end date of the task are consecutive, then they are part of the same project. For example, here these three are consecutive, so these three tasks are part of the same project. Similarly, these two tasks and this task, it has nothing. So this is the different project, this is different project. And Samantha is interested in finding total number of different projects completed. Write a query to output start and end dates of the projects and listed by number of days it took to complete the projects in ascending order, which means the less number of days it took to complete the project, it should come first. If there is more than one project that has same number of completion days, then order by start date of the project. Okay, let's try to understand the question. Take your time and read the question properly. Here they're asking us to find out start and end date of the projects and sort them using less number of days that it took to complete the project. It comes first. And if more than one project has same number of days completion, then the project that started first should come first. So for this, we have to find out first start date and end date of the project. Here, this is the start dates and these are the end dates. Let's see how to find out. We have many ways to solve this question. One of the logic is if the start date is not in the end date column, then that must be a start date. Let's see. 1st October is not in end date column, then this must be a start date of some project. And similarly, 13th October is not in end date column, so this is one more start date. And 28th October and 30th. We can see 28th, 30th, 13th, 1st. And similarly, if end date is not in start date column, then that is end date of so-and-so project. So with this logic, we can find out start and end dates of the project. So let's go ahead and execute those logics. We are writing the code in MySQL. Make sure you use that. Select start date. I'm writing the code to find out start dates of the project. These are from projects table where the condition is start date is not in end date column. So for that, I'm writing subquery projects. So from this, we can find out start dates. And let's go ahead and give a row number for each start date. So we can combine this with row numbers of end dates and find out which project is which. So row number over order by date as date rank. So let's run the code and see. Sorry, guys. Ignore my spellings. Yeah, we can find out, we can see these are the start dates of the projects and their respective row numbers. And similarly, let's write a code for end dates. Select end date. These are from projects where end date is not in start date column. Just run the code and see if we find out the end dates or not. Here we can see these are the end dates. And let's give row numbers for this end dates also. For that, I'm gonna give row numbers for the while end date and give the name as end date rank. We can see even for the end dates, we gave the row numbers. So we can combine these two tables and find out start date and end date of this particular project. For the combining of these two tables, we can use row numbers in order to find out like common column. So I'm gonna use CTE. I'm sure everybody is aware of CTE, which is common table expression. It basically helps us to structure the code and use this temporary table for further code. It does make sense. It's basically help us to structure our code, make our code more readable, and we don't have to form actual physical tables, but we can use these tables for further code if we need them. It's a very useful. It's a very useful. mm, what do you call it? Function, I guess. This is CTA2. This is CTE1, CTE2. We don't need this now. So, since we gave this, let's write a query from this two CTs, common table expressions, form a single table and find out start date and end date of the project. CTE1 dot start date, pt2 dot end date from pt1 join pt2 on condition start date rank is equals to end date rank. Now you understand why we gave row numbers to join these two tables. We're gonna order by, here they gave us some more conditions like we can see write a query to output the start and end date of the projects listed by number of days it took to complete the project in ascending order. So they're expecting output in such a way that less number of days that the particular project took to complete, it should come first. So order by, I'm going to use date differentiation function. We're going to use end date and start date to find out the difference. pt2 dot end date pt1 dot start date. And they gave us one more. If there is more than one project that has same number of completion days, then order by start date of project. Simple. pt1 dot start date. This should work. Let's see. Yes, that's all, guys. Thank you.